It is your right to vote. Your vote is secret. You have a right to vote without fear. No one will know how you vote. They have no way of knowing who you voted for. This election, when you go to vote, vote without fear.
Yeah. Tonight, we are here. We are here in the Valley, the New Democratic Party. And we are here to continue to spread the message of hope and change and new. Attends one. But I want all NDP supporters and all Vincentians to know that we will make a peaceful and democratic transition into government. We're not going to war with them. We're not going to fight with them, because St. Vincent and the Grenadines belongs to all of us. And when everything is said and done, and all the ballots are counted, and the election is over, it's one St. Vincent and the Grenadines, one people, and one togetherness going forward. We know and we see that they are trying to insinuate subtly that there may be violence or could be violence in the upcoming general elections. You heard from the president and leader of the New Democratic Party and all the candidates of the NDP urging all of our supporters to not engage in a negative way. But the umbrella for the New Democratic Party and the tent is a big one and a wide one, and all are welcome, regardless of your political affiliation. Together as one, we will build a better St. Vincent and the Grenadines for all. So, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to stand and rally behind the gatekeeper for the Leeward corridor, Nigel Nature Stevenson. With us tonight, we have the president, leader of the New Democratic Party, and the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Godwin Friday. We have, of course, Chieftain Neptune, who is here with us tonight. We have Philip Jackson, who is here with us tonight. We have Conroy Huggins here with us tonight. We have Sister Laverne Gibson-Velox here with us tonight. And we still have more members of the New Democratic Party to come. So we'll get straight into it tonight. You get Jiggy, don't worry, you're going to get Jiggy tonight. You're going to get Jiggy tonight. Mr. Jiggy coming tonight. But first, I want to bring to the podium, to the platform, our first speaker tonight. We have two very lush valleys in our country. One is known as the Mariaqua Valley, the breadbasket of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And of course, the other is right here in the Nature Valley of Vermont. So please welcome, from the breadbasket of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, one of the new candidates for the New Democratic Party, all the way from the Mariaqua Valley. Welcome, Philip Jackson. Good night, good night. Good night, South Leeward. Good night, SVG. Good night, NDP. Let me tell you something. NDP has the energy. NDP has the momentum. And we're taking that energy and that momentum straight down to November 27. And we're gonna mash down ULP because they are standing in the way of progress. And Team NDP and you together with this energy and momentum on the 27th will establish a new government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let me tell you something. Now, my friends in the public service and my friends in schools, in staff rooms, you know what they say? The only talk in tongue in offices and staff rooms all around St. Vincent and the Grenadines is Dr. Friday and the NDP. You know what they tell me? You see, since Monday, when Dr. Friday dropped our well-considered plans, everybody just excited. And I could tell you something. If teachers in staff rooms and public servants in offices are buzzing and buzzing whole day about the NDP and our plans, I am telling you that that's a sure sign that the NDP will be the next government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And that government, of course, Team NDP led by Dr. Friday and all the others. I'm very happy to be here in South Leeward, standing firmly with my brother, Nigel Nature Stevenson. For me, I am proud to say to you and the whole world that for me, it was a natural choice to choose Team NDP. Natural choice. And it is a natural choice for those of you in South Leeward to have been choosing over and over again the nature boy. You know why? From the heart. From the heart. And because you know and feel that nature loves you, the natural thing for you to do, as you have been doing, is to love him back and support him. And that is exactly what you're going to do again and again and again. But hear the difference this time, eh? Hear the difference this time. The natural thing for you to do is this time, when you re-elect Nature Boy Stevenson, he's not only going to be the MP for South Leeward, he's going to be Minister of Government. So let's talk. Let's talk about how this is going to happen. For nature to be minister of government, we have to make sure that NDP wins government. Not true? So this is how it's going to happen. This is going to happen. Young people, if you're not yet registered, you have a few more days to get registered. And after you get registered, you have one single more assignment. You're going to look for 10 more young persons like yourself. And you're going to connect to each other and say, on the 27th, we're hanging together, we're going down all into the polling station, and we're going to vote for nature in South Leeward and NDP candidates all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a jumpy ride them. And after they say they just feel tired. Well, Ralph and the York is like a jumpy been riding the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we are tired of them. And when you're tired of somebody, what do? You get lies, tired of their broken promises, tired of their deception, tired of the lack of care that they have for us. So you're tired of them, we have to make sure then. What you gonna do? Seal off Leeward. How are you gonna seal off Leeward? You're voting nature in South Leeward. You're voting Conroy in Central Leeward. And you're voting Dr. Kishore in North Leeward. Seal off. Let me hear you. Seal off. Seal off. And watch me. But I come and say, Kingston already seal off. So we have 3 in Leeward and we seal off 3 in Kingston, that's 6. And Dr. Friday says the Grenadines is in the back, that's 8. What you call that? Government. 3 and 3 are 6 and 2 are 8. That's government. But we ain't stopping there, you know. Because America coming home too. We just don't want. We just don't want the government. We want a strong government. 15 now. What? The breeze that been blowing through St. Vincent and Grenadines is picking up strength almost like a hurricane. There's a natural mystic blowing through the land. Yes, can you feel it? Natural mystic blowing through. Natural mystic And listen up. This breeze, this mystic breeze that's blowing through St. Vincent and the Grenadines is gonna pick up hurricane force winds and it's gonna blow away the ULP and we're gonna clear the path for new government under the NDP and Dr. Friday in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So before I go, let me remind you, your assignment is to make sure you're registered. You have your 10 parcels you take into the polling station and you show up early, and by 11 o'clock, you cast your vote solidly for Nature in South Leeward and all NDP candidates all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The symbol is the key, and that is our commitment. And we will do this together because together we win. Let's do this thing. God bless you. NDP is the key. Have a good night. Yeah. Yeah. And you know why you need to come right up in the front? Because I feel after tonight, the New Democratic Party, when you see we form government after the 27th, I feel we need to put a new ministry in order. Just make some room, let the vehicle pass. Make some room, let the vehicle pass. Hey, make some noise in the major. Yeah, man, make some noise in the major. We're going to call this the ministry of Jiggy, and the man who will be in charge of this ministry is the most Jiggy member of the New Democratic Party. The man who is going to Jiggy his way straight to a victory. Yo. Hold up. Nature, and to the people of South Leeward, if you have been monitoring this campaign, you will realize the birthplace of me and Jiggy is right here in South Leeward. At Camden Park. So, wait, give me a little time, man. Give me a minute. So, it's only fair if it started there. Let's go. Give me it. What happened tonight? We're Jiggy! Okay. Good. Serious business. Serious business. Serious business. Let's go. All the real jiggy tonight. Nature. You crowd jiggy tonight, nature. You have it locked. Now, for me, I think the choice is really clear for every single Vincentian, and that is to vote the New Democratic Party. I don't think there's any other political party that any Vincentian should mark an X next to. That is very clear to me, people. Because I've been asking myself, my opponent, the other guy, is telling to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines he wants to move into the future with you all. Trying to figure out which future is that. You understand? He is 79 years old. Which future? I think he's trying to lead you all to the burial ground and not into the future, a bright future that the New Democratic Party has in store for everyone. Listen to me. I can stand here and tell you that this control. And the only thing he could say to that is to say Vincentian woman is high maintenance. That's the only thing he said about crime. And the men, the Vinci men, had to commit crime to maintain these women. That is the only time the Minister of National Security, which is the Prime Minister, speak to crime. So hear what? The New Democratic Party, hold up, is telling you, the people of South Leeward and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all the pretty high maintenance female, stay pretty, stay high maintenance, because the New Democratic Party will create opportunities for all of you. And for the men, opportunities are there for you too, to take care of your wife, your girlfriend, whether they're pretty, high maintenance, whatever it is. The New Democratic Party has plans in place for every single intention. That is what we're saying today. On that note, the first obligation and the first promise that the Prime Minister should have upheld, which is keeping the people of St. Vincent safe, he failed at that. Failed promise. So where are we going with that man? Why would we want him to lead our country anymore? He's done with. He's expired. And then, to the youths of South Leeward, to the youths of North Central Windward, to the youths of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, look at the two parties and see who bring the vibes, who bring the energy, and who is jiggy. So what? The new Democratic Party represents youths. We are listing the youth for our youths. And I'll say one. On the other side, last month, they rolled out a program they call Gates. That said program, the new Democratic Party rolled out that program in 2023. Dr. Friday, Youth Guarantee Pledge. It's the same program that this party rolled out last month. So to the party, or they don't have no plans. Every time they want to roll out a plan, a program, or policy, they go straight to the new Democratic Party manifesto, take out a plan, take out a policy, take out a program, and come and tell the people, hey, we have a plan, we have a policy. Nothing to go through. They have no plan, no policy. Right now, they are visionless. You hear me, South Leeward? Right. And then I will not leave the stage without saying this to you. To the youths, set programs. Yes, programs. And we're studying overseas, wherever. Whatever scholarship, whatever bursary is being made by the government, the new Democratic Party will not stop it. You hear me? So you see when they come with the lies, tell them that the lie. We, all the new Democratic Party is saying, time and time again, we want to put money in everybody's pocket. We are people-centered. You will hear Dr. Friday keep saying, any plan, any policy, any program, any building that is being built in more anything that the new Democratic Party is going to do, our first thought is you and you and you, the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. How you are going to benefit from whatever we are going to do. And to the public service, the foreign companies who hire Vincentian, listen to us. Nobody is going to lose their job. Friday said clearly in his government that is the end of victimization. That is the end. It is the end of sexual exploitation. It is the end. And they on the other side, at this confusion. They are trying to cause confusion of people. To the new Democratic Party family, say no to confusion. To the people, I will say, to my Labour friends and Labour supporters, That is not the way to go. And that is one reason you should come and join the new Democratic Party. Hold up. Because we in the new Democratic Party are saying St. Vincent is for all we. Not them, they. Everybody. So hear what? I'm saying, well, listen to me before I say hear what. Nature has been my brother. And if you know nature good, he's not flashy and he don't want to be out there. But you see behind the scenes, you see the support and the encouragement. And he stood by my side to nature. A heartfelt thank you. And just what he has been doing to me is the same plan he have for you, South Leeward. He cares for you. So, hold up. You see the margin he got the last time? Yeah. Listen to me. Make sure you all double that. Double. Okay. So what? If you are not registered, please go out and get registered. If you know someone who is not registered, tell them to go and get registered. Your mommy, your daddy, your granny, your uncle, everybody, get registered and get ready to vote. So I'm saying to you, my NDP family, I'm saying to the new voters, I'm saying to the undecided voters, I am saying to my Labour friends down here and the Labour supporters down here, you see and you heard that we've been inviting you, each and every one of all Vincentians, to come and join the new Democratic Party. And together we will take it. Hey, let me see you. We jiggy. Hold on. You see why he went beat Ralph in the constituency? Because Ralph could never jiggy like Chieftain. Make some noise! More job. Yeah! Take care! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Godwin Friday! Well, I feel the energy, hey? All right. Hey, now. Something tell me earlier. All right, just let me say what I say. Something tell me all you're ready to party. Eh? Something tell me you're ready to party. You know that yellow is the code. Yeah, let me hear this song. Yellow is the code. Uh-huh. What? Yellow is the code. Well, I promise you this. I promise you this. All right. Hey, we've been working very hard on this campaign. You know that? Not just us, all of us, because you've been coming out night after night, day after day, one meeting after another, because you want to see change come. And together, we will make it happen. You know, because really, what does the ULP have to offer? Are practical and could improve the lives of people in this country. Name me one thing that the ULP government and thinking that they can somehow change and deliver something better in the future. It will not happen because they know, as my colleague just told you, Chieftain, when he said that they are basically implementing the plans that the NDP puts forward. They do our ideas and they dress it up a little bit and they present it as though it is their own. But here now, I don't even mind that. If I thought they were going to implement it and that it would benefit the people of the country, I would say you're welcome to it. But they don't intend to do it. That is the problem. What they intend to do is to try to get
because they know they do not have a plan. They know that their record is dismal over the past. We have crime like I never seen before. People feel unsafe going out in their communities. Look at the roads, the bridges, the public buildings. Look at Kingston. And you ask yourself, do we have a government? They seem to have given up. But I tell you this, they have not given up on government. What they're doing is they're governing for themselves. They're doing it for themselves, not for you. There's a few who are benefiting all the time. They eat already, as somebody tell me, and they're eating again. So it don't matter which project they build. The bigger the project is, the more they're eating. And the more you and you and you and all of us have to pay back in debt when the time comes. And they even now have the gall to come to you and say, listen, election coming. Here's a few pieces of lumber and galvanized. Take it now. Keep your mouth quiet. And then after the election gone, if by some miracle they still holding power, they can come to you and say, you see them stuff. You have to pay for it now. That is what they do. But hey, you're smarter than that. Vinci people, we long suffering. We take on a lot of challenges, but we are a fair and decent people. You treat us right, and we will treat you right. You try to take us for fool, and you are going to be punished for it, and that is what you must do come November 27th. Because the other side of it is this. They don't have a plan. They have failed in the way they have governed over the past 25 years because our country is worse off than it was when they came to office in terms of the quality of life that the people in this country experience. It's worse off. So they have failed. But the other side is the New Democratic Party. We have put forward plans. We are the only party in this contest that have put forward a comprehensive plan to develop the economy of the country and to make life better for all people. You have heard us talk about it numerous times. We have talked about rebuilding agriculture, rebuilding and fast-forwarding tourism, the blue economy that is fishing, the Otley Hall Marina and yachting, to make them accelerate, and also the new economy, or the youth economy as some people call it, where we have opportunities for our young people to use their education and their skill to make a living. Sometimes in information technology, in sports, in the creative industries, all of these things we are putting in place to make our country vibrant and prosperous and hopeful and wonderful after November 27. So all it takes now is for us to come together, as my colleague said, and work like hell to get this done, because they're not going to let it go easily. Things too sweet for them. They've been enjoying the spoils for too long, so they're not going to let it go. We have to take it from them. We have to wrest it from them. And the way we do that is for all of us to come together, because let's not underestimate them. They are well entrenched. They've been there for a long time. They know how to hold on to power. But we now, as a people, a free and decent people, we also have to know how to say enough is enough. How to say, we are your boss. And how to say, give me back the key. I want to run things differently. And that is what you do on November 27th. I want to appeal I want to appeal to our young people. I want to appeal to our young people because I know some of you haven't had a job. 40% of the young people are unemployed. Many of them who are employed, they can't even pay bus fare and buy lunch because the salaries are so low. So I could understand your disenchantment, your unhappiness with the present situation. But all I am asking you is this. All I'm asking you is to be fair. Do not blame us. Do not blame me and colleagues for the failures of the past government. We cannot be held responsible for their failures. What we those failures to light so that you can see really what is going on. That you can put the blame where it lies, and that is to say on the government. And at the same time, not to stay there, but to say this is the colleagues we have put together here to contest the elections, and then after we win, to form government and run things for you on your behalf. So we have the team, and we have the plan that will transform this country. This is serious business. We have put a lot of work and a lot of thought into this, and we didn't sit down in a room and come up with it. We go out and we talk to people. It is a two-way process between us who aim to represent you and you, the people, who choose whom to represent you. It is a two-way process. That is how we will continue to govern when we are in government. Democracy is not a once every 5-year exercise. It is a continuous exercise in which you are always the key in that process. We are going to govern in that way. We call it consultative democracy, meaning to say, whenever we have big decisions to make, we must come back to you, the people. Because you're the ones who put us there, and you're the ones upon whom we depend for being there. And it is you that we are there to serve. So that is a promise that I make to you as a people. I would like to see that come into being, and it will come into being if on November 27th we take the opportunity that we get. We cannot miss this. Imagine this. Imagine this. You have something bothering you for so long, and somebody come you go and complain again? No. What you do, as I said, as a smart and decent people, you say, this opportunity, we cannot allow it to slip. Our democracy says every 5 years, at least we have a chance to change government. And when they fail us, we have an obligation, not just a chance, to change. What that means is that you get registered. You encourage your friends to get registered. Even if you think that you're not going to vote, give yourself the opportunity, go and get registered anyway. Because on the day on the 27th, you may decide, you know what? I think I'm going to vote for Friday and the NDP because they have the better plan. And I want you to do that. So get registered. Parents, friends in the communities, encourage them to do so. Let's make it easy for them to participate. I need you. Your country needs you. Even if you think it's not important, it will affect you. But your family thinks it's important. Your friends think it's important. I think it's important. And you can help us all to get a better life in this country by registering and voting for change. My dear people, we are going to make this happen. The New Democratic Party is going to bring a new dawn in this country. And we have to be excited about that and take the chance to make it happen. All of my colleagues, they are so eager to work for you. All of the plans that we have, to put them into place, to come back to you and say, let's tweak this here, let's do something different if we think it would be better. And together, we build a better future. So when you hear us say, together, we win, what it means is not us and them, it's all of we. One people. And when we decide to bring change, change will happen. So, after on November the 27th, what day is November the 27th? What day is November the 27th? And after Thursday is what? After Thursday is what? Aha! All right. So after that, every day is Friday. But more importantly, every day is a chance for us to build a better future in this country. Let us take that opportunity and let us get it done. Together we! Together we! Together we! All right. Thank you. God bless you. But I have one more thing to say. I don't want to introduce our big up my colleague Nature, but yesterday we were down here, you know. We were walking around just down the road here. And I tell you, the reception that we got, all of it is due to the hard work that your representative Nature does. Because the people see in him a man who represents them, who can stand up for them, and who is their friend, a part of the community. So, thank you very much. So, let us get all of this done and do it together. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. They're gone now. They're gone now. Hey, now, no rain can't stop this tonight. No rain can't stop this tonight. Because we're taking a clean sweep. All 15 constituencies gone clean when the New Democratic Party this round. And that ain't no idle boast. The tide is shifting, and it is shifting to the New Democratic Party. Remember, go out and vote for the key on election day. Folks, of course, you know, your candidate, Nigel Nature Stevenson, he is the gatekeeper for the Leeward corridor. The New Democratic Party has two dynamic candidates contesting both of the Leeward seats. One of them is here with us tonight. He is coming out of what we had called ground zero. Good night. Good night. Good night to the lovely community of Vermont. I know we're all excited. We just heard from our president. He has to head off to another meeting now. No, my brother, hold it down there. So, tonight, a very special night for all of us. because the bell rang the man. And since the bell rang him, you know, the whole place turned up. All of St. Vincent and the Grenadines right now turn up for change. So I won't be long, but I want you to hold up on the horns. I want to be clear in my presentation. Now, as you know, Nature Boy, Vice President Nigel Nature Stevenson, he has South Leeward locks. That is fact. And I could say tonight, without a shadow of a doubt, he is going to extend the lead from 2020, and he's going to get it up higher in 2025. Listen. The person running against nature is no match for the Nature Boy. He has no chance. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Hold up on the hands, please. Hold up on the hands, please. Hold up on the hands, sister. Marasta says straight this, so hold up on the hands. November. So, I mean, that's over here. And one of the things that I said at the beginning, when I came in, when I was elected, I remember saying to the Central Committee that night that this 2025 general elections, all of the Leeward seats coming home. All 3 of the Leeward seats coming home. And listen now, hold up. Listen how we take nice, right? And let me show you how we take turn up. Nature has such a lead that nobody can come up against that. Right? Wait. So that is south. But when you go up north, Dr. Shallow only have 1 vote to turn over. Right?
in the poverty assessment report is some of the areas where poverty is highest in Central Leeward and in Barrowley. But the people in Butland Glass, they said to me, we sending all the retirees in the ULB, Straker, and the expired home so that they can go relax and enjoy time with the grandchildren. Straight up, we sending them. They don't go relax. No, what you think out of their head? Them simple cars say, hot up them head. Watch. Dr. Friday said, hold this card and hold me to account. Why? Because I am pledging to you what we will deliver. And all the man saying, we got in back 3% from 16 to 13. And he said, we put in back $60 million in your pocket and into the economy. That's not a good thing. It's a good thing. Why? We have to ease the economic squeeze because times hard and things expensive. Then the man again, and this is out of the head. The man went on again, and the man, we will issue bonus salary. So what happened? After we beat them, the 27th of November, book it show, December, public. And like we Ralph tell all you, at Independence, you're getting 2 salaries to go home December. Come on, public servants. The thing will be nice because under the NDP, the thing turn up. What's the other thing Dr. Friday say? The heart ain't going crazy. Dr. Friday say, We going double. Hold up on the hand, my brother. He said we going double public assistance for relief. So, whatever you been get before, you get $500 now. That's any man them crazy. The man went to independence and tell the people, no matter Dr. Friday 500, me gonna give you 380. Now it's 380, more than 500. 500 more. 500 more. So the 500 is another way in which we want to help ease the economic squeeze and put money back in your hand and in your pocket so you could enjoy a better quality of life. And the fourth thing that Dr. Friday said that have them going crazy, I myself was dismissed by the wicked draconian vaccine mandate. I was a graduate teacher at the time, and I was kicked out. You too. We have a teacher here too, a police officer here. You from Stubbs? You don't remember me?
Now I had to check some data, some past electoral data, and what I came to realize is that South Leeward is going to be the pinnacle of this election. I didn't know Nature was on the cusp of breaking the national voting record. And somebody tell me, the extra 200 or so votes he needs coming out of Vermont. All right. It sounds so. Well, let me just keep it very short because I actually have to go back to St. George. I actually sneak off and come here, so I had to come. I want to talk to you about a very important promise that we have to every young person in this country. And that promise is a promise that Dr. Friday signed on. And by virtue of Nature being a part of this party, he has signed it also. It is the New Democratic Party's Youth Guarantee Pledge. What is our Youth Guarantee Pledge? To every young person in South Leeward that you will have the opportunity to have a job, you will have the opportunity to take part in an internship program, and you will have the opportunity to take part in a training program that will end in permanent employment. we talk about every single educational opportunity, and it's a very serious thing. Because we understand to uplift you, we have to, well, as the man said before, you have to fill the pothole in your head. We are going to ensure that you have the skills that you require so that you can make an income for yourself, so that you can be independent and not dependent on any politician or any political party. We are going to reduce the cost of education, and we're going to increase educational opportunities internationally. That is our plan to you. That is our promise to you. So Leeward, Vermont, good night. Thank you. Support nature. He has been supporting.
Yes, the voice of the young people. We make sure that we end in a good time tonight. Please welcome next the chairman of the New Democratic Party. We call him What a Man. Welcome, welcome, Daniel Gomez.
Vermont, good evening. South Leeward. I have to tell you all something. You know, I love West Kingstown too bad. But South Leeward have the most friendly people anywhere in this country. I love you all. I love you all. Friends, as we go through this exercise of getting rid of the big blights on our land and installing a government of the people, by the people, for the people, led by Dr. Godwin Friday. I want to ask you, the people of this country, those of you who are still supporting these clowns, calling themselves ULP, I want to ask you, if you have a heart, consider this question very deeply. What do you think will become of our country if we give these wicked sons of a gun another 5 years? What do you think will become of us? The world has been looking on, laughing at us. From the top down, that is a bunch of people who believe that they alone must rule, and rule in their own selfish personal interest. Brothers and sisters, the task that we face as a people come the 27 is a simple one. It's like between light and absolute darkness. The darkest night this country has ever seen is about to end on the 27th of November. And the light of the New Democratic Party will lead us to the promised land where you and your children will have the opportunity to lift yourself to a standard. Listen, if you have not traveled, if you haven't left this country in years, ask one of your friends or your neighbors who have traveled. And I ain't talking about going to the United States or the United Kingdom. I'm talking about traveling in the Caribbean. You know what I'm telling you this? If you ever visit somehow could own vehicles, find themselves changing parts every Monday morning, you wouldn't find people with a level of unemployment anywhere near to what we have here. Not only is their employment figures better, they work for much more money than we do here. And on top of that, the cost of living in those islands is much lower than where we are in every single denominator. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is at the backside of the OECS. We are Labour Party had the big backside on top of us, keeping us down. While they, all of them at the leadership, living in luxury, they don't know what it is to want. They don't know what it is to go without food. They can't understand how you feel when you don't know which one of your picnic you could send to school in a week. Don't know how you feel when you can't put food on your table. Listen, when I talk like this, they tell me I lie. But my friends, you know it. And when like nature and me and all of us, when we visit you in your homes, we feel it because we see it. So they can't know. When you see this man want to go to some little lime, all of we stuck in traffic. The police coming with horn and blowing everybody out the way for one big belly man to go about the business. That's how they've been doing it for 25 years. Introduce proper street lights. The New Democratic Party introduced traffic lights to control the flow of traffic. What they do, they mash them up and throw them out. They send us 20, 50 years backwards. of building an airport if you don't invest in your tourist site so people would want to come and come back again? Whether it's the Falls of Balen, whether it's the Petrific, whether it's Fort Charlotte, all run down just like the ULP. Run down, run down, run down. Listen, Vermont, you know more than anybody else how magnificent this valley is. I know Vermont Valley inside out, you know. We have the best water supply up there. But it's more than the water supply. You have the most picturesque facility in not only the nature trail, but the magnificent river. Beautiful. Those things can be developed so that you and your children could earn good money from tourism. So understand this. The New Democratic Party promises you. And when Dr. Friday makes a promise, I tell you, he doesn't do so lightly, and he will follow through. And he has put together a most magnificent team. But your own nature boy, listen, Nature and I got involved in politics around the same time. And step by step, we have been working in the best interest of this country, building the New Democratic Party and preparing ourselves for government. I don't have to tell you about how wonderful, how committed, how sweet is your nature boy. You love him. You don't love him. You love him for what he does. And we can't wait for you not just to re-elect him, but to re-elect him in the government led by Dr. Friday. I know you will. And in whatever portfolio Dr. Friday determines that nature should fill, I tell you one thing, all of us are one team. And whatever is good for South Leeward is good for all of us. So whatever plans nature has for South Leeward, bet your bottom dollar NDP is going to assist him to make sure he gets them done. Gets them done. And finally, South Leeward, finally, listen to me very, very carefully. Listen to me very, very carefully. In this country, we have something called a 15-day special registration. In that period, if your son or daughter comes to age 18, by the 13th, that person is allowed to register. Use the opportunity. You can't vote unless you're registered and get your... And all of you, some of you are in your late 20s and never registered. That happened. Now is the time. Now is the time. Go out, get registered, and get rid of these songs once and for all. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
Yeah. All them make some noise for Daniel Cummins.
And mash up the whole bunch, and wreck it and mash it up like a eagle. And don't give a damn about poor people. When poor people sing, we are kick the bucket. But when them they sing, them fly out one plane. Sit down in the office and a change some. And I think about how check where you only see them when the election come. Come bishop come from when the election come. Three conference them just ask me. First election. Party. You support Labour Party. You support Labour Party. Labour Party. Imagine, people go back up and say Ghana foreign. Hold on. Hold on now. I'll just don't go too close to the camera here. Don't keep down that. Check the show. Check the Yellow is the call, symbol is the key. What they get to vote? And the bell ready. And the bell ready go. Hold on, that's all he's up on the stage a little bit now, yeah? Thank God very much. Thank God very much. Thank God very much. All right. Them all he's up now. Thank God very much. All right, guy, Christmas. All right. Run style now. Yeah, clear up the stage, clear up the stage. Go on, Cathy, let me go, what to do? Here, mocha. Everybody bumps. Everybody. More than ready. Let me see a yellow ranks. Let me see a yellow flag. Watch out, up and get a mad. And wait them and give you mad. Let me see a yellow rank.
Gone for sure, gone for sure. Gone for sure, city gone for sure. Leeward gone for sure, gone for sure. Friday you stick here and open up the door because the whole place. Not Leeward, Central Leeward, South Leeward. And they gone for sure, gone for sure. Gone for sure, city gone for sure.
Okay, when we go to vote, and if we're ready, and if we're ready, and if we're ready, and if we're ready, jump, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you. All your way, summoner. Hot on the head Friday! Hot on the head Friday! Hot on the head Friday! And if you're ready now,
Thank you, Flip. Thank you, Flip. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can see exactly what is going to take place on the very night of the election when the results come out. Because the New Democratic Party will reign victorious again right here in South Leeward. That is not if, but maybe. The victory is going to be even more overwhelming, more resounding, because you, the people of South Leeward, will make sure, you are going to make sure that you stand tall the next election, and you're going to vote against the tyranny of the Unity Labour Party. I am sure. Nature Boy will do for you as your representative in government. We have had the government and everything that has happened in this area, from Peniston right up here into Vermont, everything that this government has done is because the Nature Boy, your representative, place maximum pressure on the government to have them done. I'll give you a case in point. This community center was in a dilapidated condition. You looked at it, and nobody wanted to go in there because of the poor condition for many, many years. And it is only after I embarrassed them in Parliament for years and on Facebook, just before the election, they came and they fixed this community center. The very roads, and watch this, the very roads in this community, they allow it to get so bad before they fix it. As if Vermont means nothing. The farmers are languishing. What you used to, when you used to find a market for your produce, you can't find it anymore. Things have gotten so bad down here that most of the farmers have left their farms. So what have you had for supporting Labour Vermont? Double, Penniston, what do you have to show? Well, let me tell you this. This is why this government has been acting and treating you this way. Because they believe that regardless of how badly they treat you, you are going to vote for them. But I want you to say to them, you have had enough of them. And I went on radio that Saturday morning to make an announcement. So that we can fix it. Within half an hour of being on the radio and making that appeal, a black squad vehicle, a jeep rolled down in my yard. Well, they came down with some guns and they didn't want to come. But this is what they said to me, Mr. Stevenson. We were given instruction from the Commissioner of Police and Julian Francis to tell you, do not interfere with the government road. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when the initiative to get it fixed, they come and they stop us. But they will come back to you and tell you that we are doing nothing. People. So for those persons who they think they can fool, they will come to you and they will create it, not doing nothing, anything, and they say to you that we are lazy. We are lazy. But they are in government and they are not doing it. So who's the lazy people? Who are the lazy? Thank you. I don't rape. And it's a woman said that. It's a woman said that. I'm lazy, but I don't beat woman either. But listen. They have no regard for you. They would leave you to rot, leave your community to rot. Which of these mountain roads have they fixed since they have been in government for 25 years? Which of it? So for the farmers, let me start with the farmers to tell you the plans that the New Democratic Party has for you. We want to make sure that we revive agriculture because agriculture is one of the 4 pillars of development for the New Democratic Party. And that was how many years ago when your produce ripe and you reap them, we had to draw them on our shoulders again, on our heads, or use a donkey to come out to assist us. But the roads were not so bad. There were times, and Fillmore is there, Fillmore is the farmer. When we were kids, the best time of our lives would have been Friday evening. Because Friday evening is when Hardy Chuck would go to the mountains and pick up all the load, all the errors. But no Chuck can go to any mountain road today. Because what they were effectively saying is we don't care about the people of Vermont, Dublin, and Penistone who are farming. So that is why the road conditions are so bad. That is why the lands that used to be under agricultural cultivation, they are now full with elephant grass. Because there is no incentive to go back to the land. The New Democratic Party understands what farming means to you. And therefore, one of the first things that we will do is make sure that all the feeder roads are properly repaired. That is what we will do. There are some roads here. Ask the man who's running against me if you know a banker holiday. Ask the man who's running against me if you know a Maloney there. if you know a take there, if you know a very vine there, if you know a gas scale there. You know anything about that? Because he's not one of you. Agriculture so that you can drive to your farms. And not just that, we will make sure that financing is available to you, the farmers down here, because none of you can go back to the farm and scratch. This government has effectively pauperized everybody who is a farmer, run them out of the land where they used to have an income, they no longer have an income. So even if you want to go back to farming, you don't have the money to buy your implements. You don't have your money to buy the seeds, you buy the slips, whatever it is. But what we will do in the NDP is make sure that through our development, the National Development Bank, it will be easy for you to get soft loans. Easy money. You're going to have to pay it back, yes, but on very easy terms. It is not like the commercial banking king song that if you miss a month, they're going to come back and they're going to send bail for you. We're not going to do that. What we want to do is make it easier for you to return to what you love best, and that is farming. My friends, not only are we going to do that, but we will make sure that established right here in the Buckerman Valley. I know Major Leacock is somewhere here. Major is here. And there is this competition amongst us, and friendly competition I have to add, as to who will get the food processing factory in their constituency. But Major wants it in Green Hill. But let me tell you something, we have a Green Hill up there too. We have a Green Hill. But not just do we have a Green Hill, but we have very flat lands also here where we can build a factory. And once we build that factory, your agricultural produce will be converted into some other product. So we are talking about the value-added aspect of agriculture, not just going and plant edibles, plantain and bananas and so on, but is the capacity to use the edibles and turn it into something else. Use the plantain and convert it into something else. That is why we are going to have that factory. And I am making a bid to have that factory right here in Vermont. So when guava is in season, or mango is in season, whatever it is, we will make sure that we can capture those fruits so that they don't go and rot and spoil, but we will be able to use them in a factory and make different products. So you will be able to make an income, a decent income, and also people will be required to work in that facility, so employment will be created for you. That is it on agriculture for now, because the time is going. The other thing that I want to talk to you very briefly about is the tourism aspect. Do you know there are a lot of people, visitors who come to St. Vincent? One of the first places that they want to go to is the Vermont Nature Trail. That is where they want to go. But the road to the nature trail was so bad that I've gone to Parliament and asked over and over, when are you going to fix this road? And it is always, we don't have the money, or it is not on our schedule for this year. It took my pressure in the Parliament, my advocacy, my deep representation for you, the people of South Leeward and of Vermont, to cause them to go up there and fix that road. There was a joining road to the nature trail that we call Paradise. And by the way, the next time you see the man, ask him if you know Paradise Day. Ask him that. Paradise is given that name because it is a beautiful piece of landscape. It is ideal for farming, but you can't go there because of the state of the road. One time I asked Julian Francis, the Minister of Works, to fix that road. He tell me he can't fix a piece of road because it is too bad. When Julian gone and Carlos became Minister of Tourism, a farmer confronted Julian Francis and listen, this farmer is also a labor man. Asked him to fix the road and credit to Julian. He went and see the road. Right up there in Table Rock. Because when we were kids of it, all of you who live down here all these years, my officer friend, when we were kids, every time there was a public holiday, the amount of buses that were coming up here to Table Rock as a picnic spot. But since Labour got into government, all that gone, we will bring it back because there is money to be made from this kind of local tourism and regional and international tourism. We will make sure that Table Rock is a hot spot again that is attracting people. And we fun next to Table Rock, a tourist destination also. But this government is doing very little about their development. But I'm saying to you that the Nature Boy and the New Democratic Party will develop all those. The final thing that I want to talk about, because it is getting late, I want to talk about agriculture and tourism. You see this community center and all the young people that we have here and a place, Peniston. The government had $1.5 million to repair three polling stations. Community centers, sorry. Raylan Hill, Clare Valley, and Peniston. This is where I'm going with this. $1.5 million. They repair Peniston because they put maximum pressure on them. But what have they done? Use back the same old materials. So what happened to the $1.5 million? Because they've been touched with an Elliott, because people from Hurricane Beryl still in there. And they've been touched Clare Valley, people still in Clare Valley, people were inside there from Bell, dead. Couldn't go back into their house, and up to now they can't fix that community center. So all year done. What happened to the $1.5 million? But what we will do is make sure that those community centers are used to their maximum capacity so that we can have skills training for our young people. Too many of our young people don't have a skill. Too many of them don't have a skill. Yes, they have their book knowledge and all of that. But the market, the job market requires that you have a skill. And we will place a very high premium on the development of skills so you can make yourselves employable. So if you can't find a job, a normal job behind a desk, you can use your hands and you can make a lot of money also. So these are some of the things that we have in mind to do for you. You will not hear these plans from the other side, because all that they are concerned about is to give you some lumber, give you galvanized, give you these building materials, and if they find out that you are NDP, they will stop. I know a friend of mine in France Wales. They thought he was ULP. So they started in man house, and after 1 week, you know, there are some people walking around with Mr. alone. He can't even walk bottom guitars alone where he come from. A matter of fact, The man don't even know where the boundary between Bottom Kittels and Camden Park is. Somebody close to him, working in a factory, well, managing a factory. He got a red line right on the border of the factory and calling it Kittels. The man have a red line in Camden Park and they know the Camden Park. But guess what? Guess what? I go back to the man, they find out, because the man whose hand they have to be holding all the time, who can't have a conversation with anybody, find out through the grapevine that the man is an NDP man. You know what they do? They pack up, they take up the materials, and they say, we're going to come back after the election. After which election? If they can't do it now, they're going to come back after the election. My friends, you deserve better. We want to empower you. We want to give you jobs so that if a hurricane come and blow off your roof, if you want to change some galvanized and lumber, you can work for your own money. You don't have to depend on government. That is what we will do. So lastly, on the 27th of November, this community center is a polling station. You understand? I know you're going double. I know you're going double. And I know Penniston will take care of business for me in that polling station over there. I have no doubt. I have no doubt Penniston will take care of business there. But Vermont, where I am from, you are still lagging behind. You are still lagging behind. It is time for you to recognize that neighbor is not working for you. Neighbor is not working for you. So on the 27th, yes, it takes a Vermont man to understand the needs of the people of Vermont. I am the one who will deliver for you. So I'm encouraging you. I am encouraging you. I am encouraging you to go out to the polls. But even before that, make sure that you are registered to vote. Make sure that you are registered to vote, because you cannot make the change that the country needs if you don't go out and vote. I see Rosalo. Rosalo has a very interesting t-shirt here, but I'm so sorry I can't show you. Salo, come. Give me that. Look at this. Read it God. Read us God. So for all my Labour people, on the future, vote NDP. Look at this one now. Look at him. Thank you, Salo. You want to tell it? That is Rosalo. Thank you. So for those of you who are flaunting and flamming with a red shirt, remember, Labour is working against you. So when they tell you all the future, all it in truth, and vote out Labour. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. And God bless you all.
Hey! Play the tune, play the tune. Don't stick me so, don't stick me so. Don't stick me so. Labour is not working for you. Only future and vote for the New Democratic Party. Vote for Nigel and H.S. Stevenson. Vote for the key. Vote for Leeward. Vote. Yeah. What we do? What we do? Let me see your finger. Let me see your finger. Let me see your voting finger. Hey. Yeah. Well, hey, we want to say thank you very much for coming out tonight. Sunday Nature. Sunday, hold on. Nature. I think it's Sunday. Sunday having the family fair. Nature. Sunday, you having the family fair.
Yeah, whole playing field.
Whole playing field.
Opposite the police station.
Opposite the police station. Come tell them.
Yes, we having a family fun day. Baby them as we call it. Yeah? Family fun day. Peniston playing field. So, if they think we just a coming back Sunday. Bring your family. Bring your family. For the children, we're going to have all kind of fun activities, bouncing castle and all kind of thing. Then we're inviting the vendors to come down there also. So we start at 3 o'clock, but about 2:30 you can start gathering. 3 o'clock. And I have a surprise. On that day, but I'm not going to tell you yet. And tomorrow, Friday, everybody, tomorrow, constituency office in Camden Park. All of you come. Right? It is not a meeting, it is just a lime. But come, things nice out there. Level Sheldon, Camden Park. And on Saturday. So where we going Saturday? North Union. All right, thank you.
Yes, folks, again, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Continue to follow the New Democratic Party on the campaign trail. Remember, on the 27th, we go into the polls and we're voting for the New Democratic Party. Put your X next to the key. God bless you. All you get home safe. We can just do a little vibes and then we shut things down and we head home. God bless you. There we go.
I come. And everybody know. We want everybody know. And everybody know. We want everybody. Let me see a yellow rock. Let me see a yellow flag. Watch up and get on bad. I want them to give you mad. Let me see a yellow rock. Let me see a yellow flag. Hot up the head. Hot up the head Friday. Hot up the head. Hot up the head Friday. Hot up the head. Hot up the head Friday. Hot up the head. Leeward with yellow. And some with yellow. Granddaddy sleep.
It is your right to vote. Your vote is secret. You have a right to vote without fear. No one will know how you vote. They have no way of knowing who you voted for. This election, when you go to vote, vote without fear.